No.
Hey everyone, what's going on? Jim from Grassroots Piano. Thanks for checking out this video lesson made for beginners, Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. Really well-known tune. A lot of you associate this tune with the famous show Grey's Anatomy. Here is a preview on some of the phrases we'll be working on today. Alright, so for beginners, we're in the key of C for this tune. We're in 4/4 time, and the right hand usually does the eighth notes back and forth, but for this version, it is the left hand.
So before you say, Jim, this isn't really the tune, it's an A major, and it also has the eighth note pattern in the right hand,
I thought it'd be fun to change it up a little bit and have the eighth notes in the left hand and then play the melody in the right. All right, let's talk about the left hand shapes. So we have the C and G, and we're just playing part of the chord. That happens throughout, and the rhythms for the left hand are all eighth notes. So many new learners might think it's very quick. They think that's the tempo. The big beat is here, 3 and 4, and I'm subdividing the eighth note, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and the next hand shape we have B and G. So that it just moves a little bit. And then when we get to the F, we're kind of doing like an F2 here, an F to G back and forth. Fits nicely. And then it goes back to the C, G, which will all be clear when I give the demonstration throughout this version. So the positions are C and G, and then B and G, F and G, and then we have the F and C up here. I think that's it for this version. Yep, but now let's get into phrasing with both hands. All right, earlier I said this is the eighth note. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and... All right, I have a trick. In that melody, if you subdivide the eighth note, 1, you go 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... You're playing all the rhythmic notes except for beat 2, the first part, and then you're not playing the 3 and. Did you notice how I was counting it? The notes that I was not pressing, I was counting it a little louder so I can internalize it. Check it out. And this is really important because music repeats itself and this melody happens a few times. So we have our G and the D and the E, the B, B, C, and that's my middle C, forgot to tell you. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 3. Same rhythm, it changes a little bit pitch-wise. 2, 3, 4, and, okay? So from that phrase, check it out. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and now it's the F. So the pattern for the first part is chords for every 2 bars. The chords are the same, C chord for 2, G chord for 2, and so forth. And then we have On Our Own. It's a beautiful section. And that's first stated over the F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're getting value out of my videos real quick, could you hit the like button? Thank you. That rhythm, by the way, if you don't know it, you should, because it's in thousands of songs and pieces. We have that coordination again when we have the lyrics we don't need. And now we're under C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's so cool to teach because I never thought of that rhythmic subdivision thing. That melody happens so much where you don't play on part of the first beat of 2 and then you don't play on the 3 and. Because when you look at this, there's some syncopation going down, which is beautiful, and that happens a lot. but this is a quicker, short-term, quick fix, if you will. All right, so now the chorus. The chorus, the melody starts on beat 3. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3. We stay in C. 1, 2, 4, and then we have 2, 3, 4. You can do that if you want to. It's not too hard. It's good practice. So we have 1, 2, if I just, and then we have, so I'm using the A, and the E, the 2 and 5, and the 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. All right, is this a good time to do my plug for my course? No? I know. But seriously, if you're having a hard time reading music, I have spent well over a year making up my own exercise and reading, and this will really help you. If you get your reading down, you'll grow long-term much faster. So, thank you. And then we have right here just that 1, 2, and then the melody goes up to the F, so a little switch. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Going fast, that's going to be tricky. And little words like that, relax wrist, elbow, you're not going to get that when you're working on these apps. They're just going to say wrong note, right note. So I'm just kind of advocating for us human teachers. There's a lot of us on YouTube. I know Francesca from Bite Size Piano does an awesome job, so you definitely want to throw respect her way. This part here, we're going with the left hand. So I'm going to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I'll practice that slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? If you get that down, but you're playing it slowly, you're getting a lot of technique down. If you find that some beginners, depending on the stage you're at, if you're going, I'll exaggerate, and hands are flattening, don't bother. You're going to tense up and it's not going to be fun. You can get there like all of us. We have to go through the steps. So you're playing with the tips of the fingers. You can just play the notes. Don't worry about the rhythm. It's another thing you can't get on those play along apps, just saying. So you got A and F, but playing broken. You got G and E, F and D. Play them separate like this and together. I have a busy week, so I'm getting this lesson in. That will be worth your time because you'll come across piano music like that. Okay, so the ending phrases, the last 8 bars, there's some similarities, but I'm going to start where forget what we're told. We have in the left hand 1, 2, and G, then an F and the E. So rhythm and all that stuff. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. 1, 2. We've learned that already. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, and 1. And I did not talk about the pedal. You can add the pedal once you feel ready, but be honest with your sound. I wanted to go over a few things. One of them is the melody most of the time starts on the upbeat of 4. The other part is the left hand is the boss, the 8th notes back and forth. Try to get the position there. And I'll leave a link where I got this version, changed it a little bit, but you can also, if you're a music reader, you can check it out. Also, if you get part of just a tune and you're motivated and you're having fun, you're getting some skills, that is great. You don't have to be perfect. You can always come back to it. Good music doesn't die. And the last thing I wanted to leave, and I said it I think 2 or 3 times, when you're working or listening to someone online like me and you're getting these little nuances, really appreciate that, because as the apps grow in AI, where do we go with that? So we want to make sure that the audience is respecting us humans, because we can add in a lot of extra tips, not just saying what's right, what's wrong. All right, fair game. All right, Chasing Cars performance. I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to do it only 3 times. If I make a few boo-boos, I'm only going to give myself up to 3 times. So there you go. All right. I'm also chasing hunger, so hopefully I won't speed up because I want lunch. Go. Take 2. Go. Not bad, but not great. So those thirds snuck up on me, I tell you. All right, third take. Go. I think take 2 might be the best one. We'll see. Those thirds sneak up on you. Definitely practice that slower if I was going to get really into it. And I was thinking real quick, when you're recording or playing in front of a teacher, it's interesting, right? You're doing really well, and so you're like, can't blow it now, can't blow it now. You just have to hang with it and be, you know, it's okay if I have an oopsie. It's about enjoyment. All right, hopefully that helps. So if you're interested in this, let me know, because I can do other tunes like this. Until next time, keep practicing. Bye-bye.